Hello, everybody. Welcome.
Hello.
Welcome to
Calvin's not doing the intro right now.
yeah,
Hold
this
on.
is
Something's
sometimes
off.
something podcast episode number.
32.
Oof. As usual, you're a little delayed. It's 33.
I'm just one. I'm
33.
constantly one off, like one
You're
behind.
one over
just
or one under.
forever.
Yeah. You used to be
Calvin,
like
when-
10 off.
pro tip is you can just add 1 to the number from last week, and then
Yeah. That's how it works. Well, welcome everybody. Hope you all had a good week.
welcome.
Calvin's Batman mug's back. Thank goodness.
Yeah, that's the highlight.
Colton's playing with his toys.
What? Oh, hey, sorry. Didn't see you there.
Kari's got
All right.
a new hat.
We're
He's
back.
not wearing his.
I'm back. It's been a while.
Okay, cool.
Has it? It's been a week. Colton's
What's
not
been
aware of
going
what's
on?
happening.
Colton
Yeah.
was dead last week.
Yeah, I was a
missing.
little delayed. I was
missed
now
our
I'm
2024.
employed, so it's I'm actually on the proper
Yeah, so
schedule.
now that he's more busy, he decided to show up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last time he was just too tired to stay awake till 10 p.m.
It's actually 11. Thank you very much.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Anyway,
11 is
Self-sacrifice.
thanks, buddy. Yeah, I'm back and I'm here. I got some quality topics for today. Wanna chat about.
kick us off.
Yeah, well, it kind of stems from the Oscars. There's a bunch of new
The Oscar nominations came out
Nominations
today
came out,
as of recording, January 23rd.
and there's just a bunch of great noms and stuff. And it got me thinking, because I was talking with one of my friends and she was saying how Oscar Isaac should have got a nom due to his voice acting work in Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. It got me thinking of like, yeah, his performance was really good. Like he was really visceral in a lot of moments. It got me thinking of like, was there any great acting roles for voiceover work that you think would be a quality Oscar nomination for a best acting role? There's only been one person who's come close, but they only got
Is there a
nominated
nomination?
they only got a nomination for a BAFTA, and that was the closest, like highest, I guess, nom that they got. But no one's ever been nominated for an best acting role for voiceover work. And I'm curious, if you guys want to each take a guess of who got the BAFTA nom?
Before we guess, could we guess
BAFTA.
like a...
What's the year?
Was it...
Early 2000s. And it's an animated character.
Was it a comedy?
Sure. Yeah.
Was it
Was it one of the big animation studios?
like
Yeah.
Shrek? Something
No.
in Shrek? No? Okay.
Or, well, it's not Shrek. No, it's not the character Shrek.
Oh.
Uh,
Could be in the movie.
it's in the Shrek series. Farquaad.
Okay, that's Gary's guess. Calvin?
No, it's not. Like it's not my real.
I mean,
guess.
my guess was all like Robin Williams in Aladdin.
That's a good, but no, he didn't get any
But
noms.
I
for
think
that.
I don't. That was.
I
Like,
think
the only
that's
thing
a
I
great
could think.
contender. Yeah.
That was the only
Yeah.
one that like.
I feel like there's-
maybe
if we-
maybe Lion.
Yeah.
A lot of people. I was thinking of like Scar from The Lion King. Like,
Mhm.
what's the actor's name?
Oh,
But
Jeremy
that's- it's
Irons?
not like a
Jeremy
it's not like
Renner.
a-
Yeah.
I
like-
don't think the enemy. Yeah, the baddies usually don't win.
Is it
How
DreamWorks
long
or
ago
It was
was it?
DreamWorks. Yeah.
How long
really
ago?
good.
was it?
It was Shrek, wasn't it? A character in Shrek?
Is it?
Oh, you're not
Michael
saying it
Myers?
was Shrek.
Okay, Eddie Murphy.
Eddie, I was
You
gonna
got it.
say.
Eddie- got it, kid.
Eddie Murphy for
Was it?
Donkey.
Was it
Really?
actually
It was
Eddie
Eddie Murphy
Murphy
for The Donkey got the BAFTA nom. I don't know. Like,
Huh.
he win it, but yeah, no actor for any other. Was
They
nominated.
should
for
just
that.
make a voice acting category.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, or just well, yeah, I guess. Yeah, voice acting want to be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's enough animated stuff that comes out every year, I feel like.
Yeah, or even just their own division, because it's like I was even looking at like Smeagol. It's kind of like he is technically still acting, but it was such a great performance. But I guess that
Mhm. I do know that like the Academy seems to have lesser views on animated stuff in general,
100%, yeah,
right? Just like historically, so that's probably why.
yeah.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah, that is interesting.
But
And
Kate, do you have a
you
pick?
said he... What?
Oh, like, do you have a pick of any actor or like performance that you recall that you think would
Not off the
should have
top of
gotten-
my head, but
Yeah.
I'm sure there would be some.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I really want to see Godzilla -1.
Oh,
I
so
still want to
haven't-
see that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's up for the VFX Oscar, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Wasn't the team like 13 people or something on that?
That's insane.
Yeah, it was. It was like a ratio. Like they all would have had to do like 30 shots. I remember.
35 artists.
Okay.
But I think there was
Decent
600
team.
and something shots.
610. Yep.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
insane.
So everyone's
That's a
doing
lot.
20 to 30 shots. I mean, somebody pointed out probably a lot of those shots are just like simple stuff.
To an
And
extent,
you
there's
hear
some
like
pretty
visual
intense
effects.
shots. Like,
No,
Here-
but like probably
yeah.
most of those shots are probably
Yeah.
they're not like Godzilla ripping a building up is my
Yeah.
my point. And then a lot of the time you hear those numbers and then it's like, oh yeah, but we also outsourced 200 paint shots to, somewhere else that
Yeah.
didn't get credited. That's
Right.
pretty normal as well. So
Yeah.
I mean, it's still a pretty small team for that big of a movie.
yeah,
Yeah,
there's
and for-
300
How does it
versus
look,
shot.
Colton? I haven't actually seen it.
I mean, like for now, no. You could definitely tell there's some. I would say it's the best VFX work I've seen from like from a movie from those studios,
Mhm.
because just some of their work can be a little shoddy looking, just also time crunch and budget restraints. But in some aspect, like it looked beautiful in so many other shots. Like there's a lot of water work, a lot of obviously explosions and firework that I think look absolutely stunning. And just when you get really close up to like the face in some shots, or even like close up of ground, it can look a little goofy looking, or maybe video game esque looking. But
Hmm.
for the most part, I thought it was pretty astounding, and I was totally immersed. So props to them because they did a great job. Although
Yeah, I
I
heard it was
doubt
really
that
good.
they'll get the fucking nom, because
Or the win.
that's just how the Oscars work. They always go for like the subtle VFX work,
Right.
which I think
the
There's
Napoleon.
not that many options this year though. So I feel like might go to creator. That's my
Yeah.
guess.
Oh, the creator.
I could see
Mhm.
Napoleon because
Yeah,
that's kind of like an Oscarsy movie.
That's true.
Napoleon would be funny,
That would be funny.
but
Yeah,
I
could
mean,
see
I guess
Mission
I haven't
Impossible
seen it.
also
They never
maybe.
win those though.
Yeah,
they?
I feel like they've
I feel
been
like it's one of
nominated
those-
before, and they're always like,
It's kind of like the same
Didn't
with
Top
Marvel,
Gun
where like
win?
they get no.
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 I thought Top Gun won.
Oh, that was the same year as Avatar. No,
Yeah.
I think
Oh,
that was
never
the
mind.
whole thing. Like, if that wins, like, I swear to God, that was like first man winning over Infinity War or Endgame, whatever it was.
I mean, I think it'd be worse than that significantly.
Mhm.
yeah. Anything that would have beat Avatar would
I
have
feel like
been.
Mission Impossible and Marvel stuff are just like automatic nominees, never win kind of thing
Hmm.
historically.
But
But yeah.
I think the a good contender would either be. I think obviously the funny option would, yeah, like you said, Kari, would be either Napoleon, because of just all the stuff
Yeah,
the
all the
director
drama.
said.
The publicity around it, yeah.
Oh, Ridley Scott saying, "Oh, there was no VFX at all." It's like, sure about
Yeah.
that? Or you
What
sure
made
about
it
that?
wor-
They
made
specifically
it worse,
always
though,
say
too-
CGI, and I think like
Yeah.
what they just whenever they say that, I think they always mean like big robot. You know what I mean? Like they don't.
Yeah,
The reason though is
Yeah.
it's like a lot of big publications took that and ran with it and kind of like started. I think they got into some arguments as well too with people. Like there was
there's
Yeah.
even some
Like, I'm
moments
sure
like,
yeah,
yeah,
if you straight up asked him, like, hey, is there like visual effects in your movie? He'd be like, yes, there's tons.
Yeah.
But it was probably how the
Yeah.
question was phrased or something. He's like, oh no,
Yeah.
like we're not doing like the Marvel stuff, no like CGI stuff like that. And they're like, all right, no CGI. Great, thank you. That's all we need."
exactly. Yeah,
yeah.
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 So I think more people were upset at the articles. That's where like a lot of the flame was
Right.
going towards. It wasn't too.
I mean,
related.
it didn't help that there was some other stuff with Napoleon of it getting backlash with it. It's like, like the scene with him shooting cannons at the pyramids. Why? You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like
really?
that's not a thing
Was
that.
that a scene?
What? Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
wow.
He
I didn't
shoots
see
the
that.
pyramids with cannons, which is not a thing that happened ever.
Yeah. I think
Yeah, there's a
he
bunch of
had-
other weird
He said
inaccuracies.
something about that. where like people have like brought it up to him about being like not historically accurate. And then I don't remember what he said, but he acknowledged it. It wasn't like I'm pretty sure he's just trying to make a good movie, not
I think
necessarily.
he came back a bit snarky too. He's come back snarky on
Yeah.
all that stuff, which is like not helping. But also, if like you're gonna name it Napoleon and it kind of is phrased like a biopic, you know, that's like calling something Oppenheimer and then being like, the United States had RPGs that shot nukes. What are you talking
Right.
about? That's not a thing, you know. So
True.
Yeah.
So everyone's guesses for visual effects, I
Yeah.
guess we
So
can start
the
with
the
that.
nominees are The Creator, Godzilla -1, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, Mission Impossible, and Napoleon.
The creator always like to me,
I'm gonna
I
guess
think
creator.
was just breathtaking in so many like of their
Yeah.
shots in general, just like all
Yeah.
the work with the robot heads and
yeah.
stuff.
I'd
Pretty
say the same
seamless.
thing, and it's also Oscars-y enough.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
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 I think
Just a little
Napoleon's
bit.
gonna win just because that seems
Yeah.
more like an Oscars-y, like prestigious-y
Right.
movie compared to the rest.
They do tend sci-fi movies and like comedies, just the Oscars, I feel like. I don't know.
Didn't what's that one with the robot lady?
Oh, Ex Machina.
Yeah.
That
feel
was
like,
also like a subtle, seamless.
Yeah,
Sure,
exactly.
yeah.
They like that stuff.
Because that
It's
won
funny.
over won over one of the Apes movies, I think, or was it? It was a big. Hold on.
It was,
It was an
I think,
upset, I think I remember.
one of the Apes movies. Yeah.
Yeah, that's just like
Yeah.
photorealistic. Caesar was just like phenomenal looking, and then I mean, anyway,
Yeah.
What's
It's
kind of funny looking at the visual effects. If you look at the names, Neil Corbold is in 3 different like one. He worked on. He's part of the creator, Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning, and Napoleon. So he's got like 3
Oh,
shots
yeah,
to
that's
essentially
pretty
win.
funny.
I'm good. Yeah.
Simone Coco also the same thing, except just 2.
Oh wow, I didn't know.
I think I think there was another name that I'd noticed was in there like
that's
3 times.
probably ILM people. I saw someone
I
today
was-
that ILM
yeah, I
was
was like, what
nominated for
studio
4
is
of the
all
5
of
VFX
these?
things.
Yeah.
The
Yeah, all
creator,
except for
yeah,
Godzilla.
mostly Ellen. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
that's pretty funny that
Nope.
he's nice butt crack, Colton.
You're gonna have to
You're
censor
on
that, Colton.
camera.
Oh, sorry.
This is live. He did that on purpose this time. He knew the first time. He's
No,
You're
I,
being
I honestly
cheeky, aren't
didn't think it
you?
was.
he's trying to advertise his OnlyFans now. All right.
We'll just skip that. We'll just skip that.
Yeah.
Anyways,
God damn it.
Well, anyway, it's
what
what
was
$5.99, guys.
worth-
$5.99. I actually have a free one.
I see Cade time stepping right down there.
I was. What was worth bending down and showing us all of you, Colton? What'd you pick up?
What did you pick up?
Oh, my print failed.
Oh,
Tell us a little
that
about
was-
that. A little quick
that's your
aside.
3D printing.
Oh,
printing stuff.
okay. I'm printing a cosplay set. Well, 2 sets. The Crucible armor from Elden Ring, and then since I don't think I'll get that done in time for an upcoming convention, I'm doing Nero from Devil May Cry 5. I'm currently having to like make his gauntlet, or not gauntlet, yeah, like his armor. He's like a robot arm. So I'm doing all of that and stuff right now.
Look at that.
Very
It's
cool.
pretty fun.
Yeah.
There's little bits and bots.
Nice.
Just been doing that. That's like a fun hobby that like I really enjoyed back when I was like really young, back even when we were still in school. And I think ever since then, I just kind of been working
you weren't
nonstop, and I wanted to
3D
come back
printing.
and fun. Yeah,
Back then, but yeah, you still did. What was the one you did in school or before school? It was a Skyrim thing,
that
wasn't
was
it?
Skyrim, the Mirak from
Right.
Skyrim. Actually, I printed his mask again. It was really good. But
Cool.
it's my go-to hobby.
No. And Cal, what have you been doing with your 3D printer? You've had yours longer than Colton, right?
A couple years longer, I think.
Yeah.
Wow,
Where's it at right now, buddy?
What kind of stuff you
It's
printed?
just over there, just somewhere
Oh,
behind me in the dark.
How hard was
some
it
boxes, or?
It
to
is
assemble it?
still in its box that got mailed to me. I've never even opened that.
Oh, it's not even open from the Amazon
No,
box.
it's
That's
still.
funny.
Well, it's not from Amazon. It was from the problem is I bought it, and then it was like 6 weeks later it showed up. I was like,
I don't want this anymore.
Well,
It's
it's like
too
any
late.
excitement was just like by the time I got when I got it, I had complete no, it was more than 6. It was some crazy order time, And by the time I got, and it was just like when I ordered it wasn't that bad, but then it just kept getting worse. And then by the time it showed up, it was like I had completely forgotten about it, and I was like, oh, okay, right, got to figure out.
I
What
feel
about
like you
your
could
airsoft
probably
gun?
sell that pretty easily if it's still in the packaging box from the
Yeah, those
from the.
things are cheap,
It'd be
right?
cool to use at some point. So.
I don't just get one of those, like the Bamboo Lab ones. They're 10 times better.
I don't want to spend more money.
We'll
Well,
sell
then
it.
sell
Put a
that one
sell.
and then buy. They're not that expensive, at least like for
I mean,
the
this
equivalent
isn't
you're
going to
getting.
sell for as much as that's going to cost. Like, I'm not going to put
It'll-
more money into it.
Yeah.
I thought you said it'd be cool to do though.
To do what?
To do it, you said it'd be cool to
Just
do.
the amount of headache you're gonna have to go through rebuilding the one you currently have is just gonna be a pain.
It's not that bad. It's pretty straightforward.
All right,
Didn't seem that
next
bad. I thought it
podcast
was
you have it built.
Yeah.
No, no. Why
Oh,
do
that's
you
not
just
that
put me
bad.
up
It's
to
pretty
these like?
straightforward.
Yeah, I'm not going to build it.
Uh huh. All right.
Building a
Fair enough.
computer's not that bad, but I'm not going to go just build one for next week.
Okay.
Anyways,
Okay.
Calvin has the 3D printer he doesn't use.
We're gonna
Fucking
bring it
this
up till you use
joke
it.
again.
Yep.
my God.
I can't wait till it's actually 15 years from now and you still haven't.
And I still have it. I should
No,
look
it's
at
gonna
it.
be 5 years from now. I'm like, nah, I sold that thing 2 years ago.
Hold on.
About one of those new
Why?
ones.
Oh,
like,
I
Fulton,
left it in my old
Rickwood.
place when I moved.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
You
just
forgot
forget
it.
it somewhere.
Yeah.
I
boy.
ordered that at the beginning of 2020.
No, I think that was earlier than 2020.
No, I'm looking at the order sheet.
Man, 2020 was really long, wasn't it? A lot of stuff happened. in
2020 was really long. Yes,
Yeah.
sorry. Was
It's,
2020 COVID? Or was it?
Yep.
That's when it first
March,
started.
March 2020 is when we started working from home.
Okay, so I ordered it. That explains it. I ordered it right in April.
Oh.
So
so
working from
you're-
home,
yeah.
I were at home, and I'm like trying to be productive and thinking. So I ordered a 3D printer,
Mm.
and then I'm pretty sure it took like a long time to
COVID
arrive.
was over, but yeah.
Maybe.
Surely.
Oh
Surely.
boy.
I don't know if I have a
Yeah.
shipping time here.
Oppenheimer sweep.
Yeah.
Uh,
I have
Do we
a,
want to talk about any of the other ones, or
I have another trivia thing for the
Uh-huh.
Oscars. Somebody has become. Let me just read this so I get it right. Where is it? Somebody has the most nominations than any other living person. Can you guess who it is?
Who?
But you know this person. It's not an actor. I'll say that.
Hans Zimmer?
cinematography.
Close, Kari.
No. Oh, musician.
Yep.
Oh.
John
Wait,
Williams.
hold on.
Yep. John Williams.
Oh, of course. it's
Wow.
John Williams.
54 career Oscar nominations.
That's insane.
How many wins?
That's a lot.
None.
I don't know. Yeah. And apparently the only one who's had more is had 59 nominations. That was Walt Disney.
I guess
It doesn't really count though
He could
because
just
Walt
stamp
Disney,
his
there was
name
just
on
no-
everything. Yeah.
Well, Walt Disney, yeah, exactly. Yeah, he stamped his name on everything, and there was also not much competition back in the day. You know, it was
I think
Disney
it was
one
more
of
than
the
just a
four
stamp.
shops.
Just
No, but
just
it was
so you
like it still is like one of the four shops in existence back
Right.
then, right? It wasn't like there's
Yeah.
as much competition as there is now.
know. Mhm.
He's won 5.
All right, he should go. He
One
should
time?
go for
How old is
the
He
record.
is 91, so he's kind of old as fuck. So you know,
Yeah.
Ah, he's got it. He's got this.
he graduated in the 50s.
That's crazy.
That's pretty cool, honestly.
Oh my god.
That's what the
Okay.
kids would call
Another
based these days.
another small one. There's in the best directing category, it
Yeah.
has the oldest ever nominated director this year. Any guesses on who that is?
Oh,
that guy that's
Scorsese.
like-
Scorsese.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, he's old as shit, right? Yeah.
81.
Yes,
Damn.
he's
And he's
yeah,
still got more movies coming that he's
yeah,
got.
he's got
cast
another
in-
17 gangster movies.
Oh.
Yeah. His next one is a Jesus movie or something.
And they're
Oh,
all
right.
gonna be. They're all 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it's all the same actors. The only reason he's gonna stop making movies is because all the actors he likes using are dead.
Because the actors are dead. Oh.
Yeah, because they're all so old.
Yeah.
I like. Yeah, yeah.
No, I'm just saying, there's for a while he used like the same 5 guys or whatever.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
most
Yeah,
of the
it's
movies.
De
It was like
Niro.
the
Guys.
de-aging thing he did in
Yeah, Leo.
Yeah. Yeah. Any the other Oscar related? I was
But-
kind of bummed that
Yeah.
the creator wasn't in cinematography.
That is true. Like
Mm.
even like from a technical standpoint of like using all the Sony cameras and stuff.
It was so pretty
That's
too.
true.
I thought
it was
Yeah.
pretty. Yeah, I'll give it that. Story wise,
I enjoyed it.
yeah.
Wait,
It's
I think the
definitely more.
story was
wait, we're
better
talking
than
about the
others.
creator? It's not nominated
Yeah.
for cinematography.
No,
No,
that's
that's what I'm
He
saying.
wishes it was.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah. The story was enjoyable. I enjoyed the whole movie, but it was definitely very visually amazing.
My only thing
to
is
watch.
just it felt like humans were like the worst thing possible in that movie, and AI was the solution, kind of thing. It felt like
I
a
was
reverse.
telling
Mm.
Oh, go for
I was
it.
telling all my friends. Sorry,
Yeah,
I didn't mean to interrupt you because it's just
Yeah,
related
go
to
for
this.
it. Yeah.
I think it's just it's a psyop. It's propaganda
Uh,
to get all the people to want to support AI by the
Is it
big
now?
Hollywood producers.
that's pretty
That's what it is. Yeah.
Probably
Anyways,
been
go
watching
on.
too much TikTok.
It was a good movie though. But yeah, I did kind of feel the same way. I was like, oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, I was just kind of like, yeah, it felt like a reverse Terminator, where it's just like, okay, it's instead of a machine
Right. It makes
saving
you.
yeah. I guess that's probably
I
like
mean,
the pitch doc.
Which is
Instead of
a
a machine, it's a
interesting
human saving
spin on
machine.
it. Yeah.
it's very clearly like a commentary on race, and that what's the
Yeah.
what's the race that you can do this
Right.
for and that be on the nose.
Yeah.
Robots.
Robots. Yeah. They're not even real.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, speaking of really pretty shots, I really wanted to talk about because this came up a couple of days ago where Kari and I were watching some movies. I don't know if we should
Yep.
name it. We're just
Mhm.
kind of looking at some of the shots, and they weren't the greatest. I'll just say it was a Star Wars kind of knockoff movie,
mm.
and I just wanted to talk about, or even bring to the table like shots that we really like from some movies, and kind of just talk about what we like about them, kind of break them down a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
That's just my personal thing. I have my shot already brought up here. Like, can we share them, or can we view if we can share them?
I won't turn sound on it. We might be okay.
It's on YouTube, so it'll be fine. But I'll still just share it.
Yes. Send it. Just yeah.
Send
Send the link, and then I can.
Okay.
We could all pull it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you share your screen, it'll mess
Okay.
all this up.
Here. So I guess it's like a sequence. It's only 20 seconds long, but I found this to be one of the more visually stimulating parts. And there's this one, and then there's this one.
Oh
I'm not
yes.
sure which one's my favorite, but it's so simple.
Yeah.
And I found that
Forgot
these
about these.
were some of the best space shots I've seen in a long time in a movie. And I'm talking about Dune Part 1, baby, or just Dune, with
I got
Denis
it up.
Villeneuve. And some of those
Mhm.
space shots with the
Mm.
Eyeliner folding space machine were just so stunning. I was kind of, because space shots could be a little hard at times. I mean, somewhat simple because like you
It's.
have a sun and
I feel like they can be hard to make
yeah,
interesting or pretty because
Yeah.
like you can't add like pretty lighting or like a lot of depth haze to it.
Right.
It's like there's a sunlight, maybe some bounce light,
yeah,
but then whatever you're filming.
You can also quickly run into just going super black with stuff, and that can get hard. And then stars
Right.
are
yeah,
these tiny points of light that, depending on how you do them, can be like a bitch to work with, just because they,
right.
as soon as you go into motion blur, they can all disappear. Like there's yeah, it's
Yeah.
weird just because those small details are such in the forefront.
Mhm.
It can be quite kind of difficult to.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of like of what you're like filming. Not that they film this, but like how they did it, or like the aesthetics of like the shot itself is really what makes space shots kind of cool.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the design of the shot itself. Yeah.
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 Because they are
I'm
just
always a
really
big
simple.
fan
and,
of
like,
the.
yeah.
I'm always a big fan of like the invisible ship shots or like the stenciled ship shots where
Mhm.
you're looking at blackness or whatever, and then you see like an outline of stars, and you realize you're looking at like the underside of some big Star Warsy ship, and the camera like pulls out, and then you actually see light playing on it. And you're like, holy shit!
Right.
You know, that's always like
Yeah.
those shots are always super cool because you can easily just go completely black. No big deal.
Yeah. Especially
Like
these
Calvin's
Colton. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
Slowly
these Colton, the
reveals.
ones
The
that
slow
you
reveal face.
Yeah.
the ones that you sent us, Colton, like that kind of like emphasizes our point where like this is literally just a tube
Yeah.
with like some texture breakup on it, but it's just
Yeah.
a tube, but they're
Yeah.
very, very pretty shots.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Gets the job done.
And also probably the sound design and music helps a lot too. But
Yeah, that definitely all
Yeah.
helps
It's just
too.
Seeing that
yeah.
in theaters too is like it's an
Yeah.
experience.
Yeah.
You feel it.
Yeah. Yeah, Dune's
True.
very pretty. That's one of my favorite effects from like the last few years, or it's like from the Dune movies, like when like ships like explode, but like inside their shield, or like their
Right.
shield's reacting, but then there's just like flames like engulfed in it.
Yeah.
It looks so cool.
That is a cool one too.
Yeah. And it's not like not that they're hard to do. It's just the ideas are just so well thought out and they work for the world and it's just it's great. Great use of
Yeah.
VFX because it serves the story. That's probably why I think movies certainly win for the VFX. Best VFX is that it serves the story instead of just like explosions and crazy and robots and whatever. That's probably why.
Right.
But also, who knows? I don't know. I'm just a guy.
You're just a guy.
I'm just a guy. I'm just a
Some fucking guy. If I
I'm
had to
just
pick
Ken.
if I had to pick a shot,
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think one of my favorite VFX shots is the contact mirror scene
Oh
Okay,
yeah, yeah.
because I did that in high school.
Oh,
I
did you?
remember
did that
sitting
shot.
at it with friends. No, I didn't do the shot.
You
I remember
that guy.
A little
That guy
bit, but
called you
okay.
up, the
Then it
director,
just
whoever it was.
starts flexing on this.
I would have been
alright,
like 2 years old or like 1 year old. Yeah, when I was a 1 year old. When I was 7 months, I was
Yeah.
on a set of contact. No. But like, I remember sitting there being like, how did they? I can't remember. Somebody brought it up.
Yeah.
So I remember sitting there like watching it over and over again. Like it was like in high school, and they're like, how do we do this? And I
Yeah.
might still have it somewhere. It'd be kind of fun to see. I think I saw
Yeah,
it
if
like
you
a
could-
year ago, like the thumbnail.
I have it playing
I
now.
did it really poorly, but like the idea it completely worked.
Yeah.
How the fuck did we do it? Yeah, it was
Well, there's a breakdown of how it's done. I've seen. I know which one. Like it's when the little girl running to the mirror to open.
and then she
Yeah,
goes like
yeah.
grabs the mirror and the camera pulls essentially back through the mirror, which is
Yeah.
really cool.
It's
It's not
just a plate
complicated.
in the mirror. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not complicated.
Yeah.
I remember trying to just key it because I didn't know what roto was. This was back when I thought I also invented roto, which I did in high school at one point. I was just
And then
like, I'm incredible.
after high school, you invented rigs.
I invented rigs later.
True.
Yeah,
Custom ones.
Yeah.
custom rigs.
Custom rigs.
Goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That some people just lost their shit on.
Sorry for
still
thinking out loud. Go fuck yourself.
It was
and then-
so funny. That was so funny.
Well, I was like thinking out loud. I was like, I can build like a custom rig, and I can't remember who I said it to. And
You sent it to Nick, and
was
Nick,
it Nick?
he didn't
He
like
was
yell
like,
at you.
Yeah.
He was
You
like, "Oh, custom
idiot."
rig, really?" Like, "Oh, like."
Oh wow! I was like, oh no! Immediately,
Calvin-
within 5 seconds, I was like, oh shit! Well, I think
Calvin
the
did
whole
not-
room started to roast me.
For reference, Calvin did not become a rigging artist. So
No.
Yeah,
no.
Calvin's
still
custom
has-
rigs was an immediate meme in our class.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still have issues with scale too, right?
What did I have issues with scale?
The
recently?
entire island of our third term
No.
project.
But it's come up. It's come up like at work a few years ago. I can't remember what it was, but
I don't know
I
if we should
fucked
say.
up scale a couple times. No, there was something stupid I fucked up. This was like 6 years ago or something. And Cade started
Longer.
raking me over the coals for still fucking it up like 6.
it's almost
years
10
later.
years now, Calvin. By the way,
No, it's 8 years. It's like 8.5, dude.
We
No.
graduated in 2015. Or
No, it's like
Okay,
8.5.
We
Okay,
met
so
each other
graduate.
10 years
9.
ago in September.
9.
So,
It'll be 9 years ago in September.
no, 10.
Since we graduated, it's been 8.
No, since we met each other is what I was talking about.
Oh,
then we
yeah.
met.
Turn
Okay,
one.
okay.
Yeah,
Graduated will be 10
it'll
next
be
year.
10 in a bit, and it'll be 100 in 90 years. Isn't that interesting? That's such a cool fact.
Wow,
And I'm gonna be
now
30
you're
The
getting
in
audience
a
worried.
year and a
loves this,
half.
Calvin.
That's so cool.
They
Thanks
wanna
for
know
pointing
our
it out,
history.
you fucking idiot.
Yeah.
They want to know the
Yeah.
moment we bonded together, right?
Calvin's just getting mad that it's been 10 years since we've known each other, and now he's 30.
Colton, why do you have 2 copies of Catan? Do you play
What's the
Catan a lot?
expansion
pack.
pass?
Thank you very much.
You
Jesus
loser.
Christ.
Okay.
Oh,
sorry.
God. Did you meet just the nerdiest podcast?
It's
How many copies of Catan do you have? Is it a collector's edition? No, actually, it's an expansion pack. It's a first edition, third print of the Xbox.
A first edition, third print. Oh my god.
Good.
Fucking.
Give us a drip tech check, Colton. Drip tech. What's that shirt? Yeah.
Yeah, what you got on?
It's when
Who
you
wearing?
I'm wearing Tom.
Tom.
It's his neighbor.
Tom.
He skinned
I'm
him
just
alive.
It's Tom's shirt, you know.
You're wearing Tom.
We get
Oh my
He
goodness.
fucking killed him. He was like, "Yeah, this is Tom's
Tom's, you
skin."
know.
Cool,
No,
Ted.
it's some shitty, I don't know, Amazon purchase I got. It's like linen. No. I specifically get these ones because it's linen, except they shrivel up really, really quickly over like a couple washes, and then they just become garbage. But for the first few uses,
And you like
when
them?
you're stoned enough.
Because of that?
Sorry, no. The first few uses that you get out of them when you're like, and so I use these in like Mexico or like when I was in Dubai in the hot.
Mhm.
I can't talk.
When you were in the hotness. I'm glad you got your
These
wardrobe
linen
figured
is
out.
really good because you can breathe. It breathes.
These linen do
I
look
like
good.
everything.
You're right.
Colton, do you live in Dubai? No. Fuck me. Oh God.
Not
Okay.
about- There's actually an animation studio out there I was looking at. Actually, some of my peers worked there before, and
There's some people who work there, yeah.
I looked there.
Would you do it?
Depends on the pay.
4-month contracts.
4 months. No. And the thing is that unfortunately, like rent is quite expensive in Dubai. So it's like unless and it's like a year-long contract you usually have to book for. So it's like unless that works and the pay is decent enough, then maybe. But at the moment,
Fair enough.
I need to update my reel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be ready for us next time when Colton updates his reel. Shows it on the podcast.
Wow.
Yeah.
You can do a little show and tell, Colton.
Mm-hmm.
Today was kind of a show and tell.
Yeah.
Not of your work.
I printed this. It's my work. Well, actually, I didn't model this.
And he showed off Tom.
He stole stuff off the internet. He showed off his dead neighbor. How productive.
Oh, boy.
Don't skin people, guys. It smells bad.
Yeah, that's the lesson you can
Anyways.
take away with this week. So thanks for watching.
Yeah, if you kill people, melt them in acid, chop the body up, and put
And
it in
now it's
at
time to
least
go.
10
Goodbye,
different
everybody.
All right, bye,
Thanks for
guys.
watching.
That's
Bye.
the trick. At least 10.